What's going on, guys? Junior's Fishing Company. I'm doing another musky jig today, so it's gonna be pretty similar to the one I did before, just like opposite colors, a couple new feathers in there. Again, this is a Jenko 1 ounce jig hook, and I've just dipped it in Chartreuse Do-It Do-It paint, and then a lot of gloss is from head cement, so I'll just dip it, make sure to clean the eye of the hook out, but it adds a ton of durability. For the tail, or for the articulated back hook, I've got same hook I used last time, an Orvis. I call them big game hooks, but it says Pike and Musky 5/0 hook. My tailing is gonna be, so my colors are gonna be pink and chartreuse, which is, I just kind of wanted to do an absurd colored bait. I've been doing a lot of natural forage ties, so I wanted to kind of do the opposite. So I've got some Chartreuse Schlappen and some Strung Rooster pink. Unfortunately, I was at the whim of my materials, and these aren't crazy long. So what I ended up doing, because I want this bait to be like 10-11 inches, I've got some whiting Schlappen that's like 2 feet long, and I just found the biggest feathers I could. And so this is Grizzly, pink and black, so there'll be a little black in there, which is fine. But this will be a majority of my really big length. I want to go about halfway up this silver stem or whatever. So with those shorter pink and chartreuse, I'm going to add these to get some length. I've just got a bunch of stacks of pink and chartreuse. The little stack I do on this at the tip, like I did last time, I just blended the two together. I'm going to put a rattle in there. I've got kind of 2 different colors of pink. You can tell this one's kind of seen better days, but it was a really good tail. And then this is another nice tail. This one's musky full. I think I got this one, I think I just got it from Shields or Orvis. There's an Orvis store kind of close to me. And then I've got 2 different chartreuse tails. These hairs are really thin. Some hairs are like stiff and thick, some are super thin. I mean, these are crazy thin, so the amount I cut off was crazy. But yeah, pretty decent quality length, which is what you want when you're tying something long like this. I'm using 3 different threads today. I've got 210 UTC fluorescent pink. I ran out of Danvilles. I almost primarily use Danville mono to tie, but this is Vevuus. This Vevuus is just kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like fishing line almost. It has like a ton of memory, and it's super curled. I've just always used Danville, but I'm out. And then to put my thread bases down and to get my rattle in, and when I do my monofilament articulation, I've got, what is this, 150 GSP, because that's kind of where you want your really tight wraps. I can't find my 3D beads, so I've got 2 metal silver beads that I just grabbed from making inlines and stuff. I just grabbed those. I'm gonna use those on the articulation. Most of this is gonna be fast forwarded, if you haven't already fast forwarded through this, just because it's a 2-hour tie for me almost, and I want to get it down to under 40 minutes. So I'll stop along the way. I've got my zip tie for my, I'm gonna hollow tie these in, and that's pretty much it. I'll stop a couple times. Oh, the flash. The Vikings are playing right now. But I wanted to make a video, and I don't have a TV in here. So in spirit, I'm going to do, this is already an absurd bait, mine as well. This is purple and gold, holographic Flashabou. So yeah, I'll get going, and then maybe I'll stop when I get the articulation on. Alright, so jig hook's on. First wrap of mono, 50-pound. I can't remember what this is called. I'll put it in the description, but articulated back hook went decent. The head ended up messier than I would obviously like it, but in that first one I thought, I don't think I have enough hair in the back, so I wanted, and this is hidden anyway, so I'm not super worried about an ugly hook eye on the back. But I'm going to put this on. The last one I did hook up. Really doesn't matter. I've got a silver metal bead. I've got two. I'll probably just put one on. And then I'll get that on, and then I'll start doing my reverse ties, and that's where the fun starts. Alright, tail's on, GSP's done. Next thing I'm going to do, using my mono, I'm going to hollow tie up, or reverse tie, whatever. And sorry, I'm looking at my computer, it's fantasy football, you know. And so I'm gonna reverse tie all the way up to here, and I can't decide if I'm gonna wait and to see what the whole thing looks like. I could do like a pink and chartreuse rabbit collar. I could go plain black, I could do red, I could leave it be. I could just make a really big collar of pink. We'll see when I get up there. It's a long ways away. Unfortunately, I have to go to swimming lessons. Not my own. I can swim, so my wife's swimming lessons. No, my daughter. And then, yeah, later tonight, I'm gonna hopefully get all of this done. And then what I ended up doing, I had two pinks left over. These stood out a lot more than I thought they were gonna. They're not necessarily, you can kind of see the chartreuse ones go a little bit farther back, but I thought that's enough pink. So, but we'll see. I don't know what the pink and chartreuse is going to kind of blend together to look like. Sometimes one color kind of overtakes the other, but who knows. This is my first pink and chartreuse tie, so I'll get my monofilament on there and then work my way up. I'm going to get my zip tie on. It's going to be fast forwarded. If you don't know what I'm doing, on my first Musky video I slowed down and showed you this, but that was a pretty good chunk of time. So I just zip tie this on so I can get just a little circle as a push tool, and that way I don't have to work my fingers around there. These work phenomenally. Some push tools are like 80 bucks. I got a bag of these for like $2.19. So yeah, we'll see you up there. I've got a little bit of chartreuse and pink craft fur that I'm going to use just to cover up this gap, and then I'm going to hollow tie all the way up, and we'll see what I end up doing at the head. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out, and then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, I'm just using this just because with how thin some of this hair is going to be, I don't want this to be too thin of a point, but I don't want to go too far back where it's going to match with that hair, or the deer hair, so I don't want it to mat down too much, so I'll end up trimming off a little bit, and we got some work to do. Okay. Man, I've got to work on my reverse ties. That mono is just tough. Reverse ties, doing it really, really well is so much harder than it looks. Yeah, getting all the stacks of hair even, and then, I mean, just getting that rise in the hair as you go up the bait is, man, it makes you really appreciate the good ones you see. But here it is. I don't know what to call this thing. We're looking at, let's see if this one's longer. With the eye, about 10.5. There you have it. That's a 10.5 inch. Boy, if you if this bait isn't bright enough for you, I don't know what is. I ended up doing the rabbit collar because, again, the head just was looking really ugly, and I wanted to kind of cover up for my multitude of sins. So I'm not sure how long this tie is going to be. It felt like it was 5 hours. Ton of it's just going to be fast forwarded just because not many people are going to watch an 1.5-hour tying video. But yeah, this is this might get used. Let's see, not this weekend, maybe the next. I'll be jigging this bad boy. Maybe put a little chatterbait on there and fish it shallow. But yeah, any stained water, I mean even clear water too. But I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more before I get out the 70 denier. So Junior's Fishing Company, juniorsfishing.com. Like and subscribe. I appreciate all of it. There she is. That articulation, man. When you're jigging this tail just kicks. But yeah, see you soon.